am Gary Whitley, Vice Chair of the Planning Commission, and we will begin this meeting. I'd like to start with introductions of members of the Commission. I'll start to my far right, your left.
LaFrida Jordan.
Carlos Matthews.
Donna Hendricks.
Les Tillery.
Kelly Scrimshire. Jenny Robinson.
Peggy Richard.
Kyle Collins.
Jeffrey Rice.
Michelle Jordan, Planning Department.
And we have our legal counsel, Ms. Claudia Anderson from Huntsville City Legal Department, here with us as well. With that said, I will call for the adoption of the minutes of our previous meeting, December 22nd, 2015. Is there a motion? Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor of the adoption of the minutes, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? The motion carries. We'll start with Section 1, Public Hearings. Items 1, 2, and 3 have been withdrawn. Item number 1, Ashton Springs Phase 2, re-subdivision of a portion of Tract 1, ANSLEE subdivision. Item number 2, MAPCO Hobbs Road subdivision, a minor. Item number 3, Olive Chase subdivision. Since those items have been withdrawn, if there is anyone from the public wishing to speak on either of those 3 items tonight, you may do so. However, we will not hold those public hearings as those items have been withdrawn. We will give the full presentation on those items once they are resubmitted for full consideration. Seeing none from the public, considering with item number 4, zoning. 4A, zoning ordinance amendment, special exception. Is there anyone here from the public to speak on item 4A? Ms. Nichols will give us a presentation on said item. Ms. Nichols.
The Planning Commission has been presented the proposed ordinance amendment. It will not be displayed on the screen tonight. The first item for special exception, this item is to amend some of our special exception language that is currently existing within the zoning ordinance. Currently, for our alcohol and entertainment related items, applicants for special exceptions are currently required to submit their mailings via certified mail. Planning staff would like to change this to only be via regular mail, as well as we would like to change the time frame. Currently, the time frame is 2 weeks prior to the Board of Zoning Adjustment meeting. Planning staff would like to change that to 10 days, which is consistent with the other mailing language we have in the Board of Zoning Adjustment section, and also consistent with other city offices, including the Clerk Treasurer's office.
Thank you, Ms. Nichols. Is there anyone from the public wishing to speak on item 4A? Seeing none, we will continue to item 4B, zoning ordinance amendment, village business C6 edition. Ms. Nichols.
This item is also to clean up and clarify some language within the current zoning ordinance. The recent addition of the village business C6 district added a new section for alcoholic beverage establishment regulations. That addition was not necessary since the language is exactly the same as our neighborhood business C1 and neighborhood business C2 districts. So planning staff would like to delete that article and add in village business C6 district along with the existing C1 and C2 alcohol regulations. Also, planning staff would like to add village business C6 onto the existing off-premise beer and table wine retailer special exception language, as well as add village business C6 to the permitted language for parking lots, and this is also under our special exception section under Article 92.
Thank you. Is there anyone here from the public wishing to speak and comment on item 4B? Seeing none, we will continue with our subdivision committee report. Kyle, if you will give us the subdivision committee report.
Yes, subdivision committee met, and item number 1 is Cambridge subdivision phase 2 is presented for final approval on 45 lots.
Thank you. Michelle, is it in order for final?
Yes, it's in order.
Thank you.
With improvements to be installed by January 26, 2017, and with sidewalks to be installed by January 26, 2018.
Is there a motion? Is there a second? All those in favor of item 1, Cambridge Subdivision Phase 2, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Hearing none, the item passes.
Item number 2 is Nature's Cove Phase 3. It was presented for final approval on 18 lots.
Construed is in order for final approval.
Yes, it's in order with improvements to be installed by January 19th, 2017, and sidewalks to be installed by January 22nd, 2017.
Thank you. Is there a motion?
Move to approve.
Second? Is there a second? All those in favor of item 2, Nature's Cove Phase 3, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? The item passes. Section number 3, the vacation of right-of-way, ANSLEE Farms Phase 1A, a portion of Asher Drive. Mr. Newens, will you share that with us?
The vacation of right-of-way for ANSLEE Farm Phase 1 is the vacation of a portion of a street and several alleyways. In September of 2014, Planning Commission or Subdivision Committee and Planning Commission approved of a ANSLEE Farm layout of 16 lots. Within the creation of these 16 lots, there were small sections to be vacated. If you now go to the reference sheet that is probably in front of you and now is being displayed on the screen, these smaller red sections are what is being vacated. These streets were essentially vacated because the layout changed in the September 2015 approvals, and for these lots to be created, these sections need to be vacated. Engineering, traffic engineering, and utilities see no need for the current created right-of-ways, and curb cuts will be, curb forms will be placed in front of the curb, the non-existing curb for the new existing 16 lots to be final platted at a future date.
Thank you. Is there a motion?
Move to approve.
Is there a second? Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? The item passes. Section 4, Zoning Committee report. Les?
The zoning committee met January 13th, 2016, and these are our recommendations. Item 1, zoning ordinance amendment special exception amends Article 92, Board of Adjustment, Section 92.5, powers and duties, subsection 92.5.3, permitted uses as special exceptions by amending subsections 92.5.3.2, subsection 92.5.3.18, subsection 92.5.3.33, and subsection 92.5.3.36 to delete certified mailing language. Public hearing was held.
Is there a motion?
Move to approve.
Is there a second? Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes.
Item number 2, zoning ordinance amendment, Village Business C6 edition, amends Article 75, alcoholic beverage establishment regulations, Section 75.3, permitted establishments by districts, by amending subsection 75.3.1, neighborhood business C1 and neighborhood business C2 districts, and deleting subsection 75.3.7, village business C6 district, and amends Article 92, Board of Adjustment, Section 92.5, powers and duties, subsection 92.5.3, permitted uses as special exceptions, by amending subsection 92.5.3.2 and subsection 92.5.3.28 to update language concerning village business C6 district. A public hearing was held.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Is there a second? Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes.
Item 3, Redstone rezoning. The committee recommends that the Planning Commission set a public hearing for February the 23rd.
Is there a second? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? The motion passes. Section 5, the invocation and extensions of bonds. Ms. Jordan?
Yes, Mr. Whitley, staff recommends the invocation of items 1 and 2.
Is there a motion? Is there a second? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. Is there any further business to come before the Planning Commission? Hearing none, this meeting is adjourned. Good night.